Hey there, it's Donnie Troy, your friend when it comes to credit card processing and merchant services. I'm making this video going over a blog post titled Credit Card Processing Fees. And this is just a synopsis going over the meat and potatoes. So the link will be in the description below. Definitely check it out. It will really help you out. It will help you understand credit card processing fees. Also in the description below will be a more detailed video where I'm going to show you actual credit card processing statements, and I'm going to outline the fees on these statements. So that will also really help you understand what's going on, and it will help you save money because you'll have the ability to negotiate your deal. So most people don't realize that there's three establishments that make up the credit card processing industry. And I want to start with the third one that I write about here. They're the merchant service providers. They give you the ability to accept credit cards. They often set you up with the equipment. They're often your direct point of contact. They are the ones that are funding you your money. So if you do $1,000 in one day of business, they're going to be depositing the $1,000 into your bank account. Okay? They're also the ones who collect the fees. So they collect all the fees, and then their job is to disperse those fees amongst the two other establishments that play a significant role in this industry as well. So let's start with the card association brands. Everyone's heard of them: Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and there's more, but these are your main association brands. And they collect fees as well. The merchant service provider collects the fees, but then they disperse them to the card association brands. Okay, it's a very small percentage because they're pretty much on every single credit card, so they're collecting this percentage on every transaction that's going on throughout the world. You then have the card issuing banks. This should be the lion's share of your fees. The merchant service provider should be passing along most of the fees that they collect to the card issuing banks. Card issuing banks issue credit cards directly to consumers. So you probably heard of Capital One, Citi, even the big banks like Wells Fargo, Bank of America. They all have their own credit cards, and they offer these lines of credit to consumers with incentives. You spend $1,000, and a lot of times with a good credit card, which there's plenty of them out there, they'll give you $20 back. A lot of times it will be in the form of hotel rewards or airfares or cash back, etc. So how are they paying? How are they able to give them 2% cash back? Well, you, the merchant, are paying that. The merchant service provider collects these fees, and the cards that these card issuing banks issue have actual costs on them. And that's why you'll see here that these are non-negotiable. Just like the association brands, you can't mess with them as well. They're not non-negotiable. So this card right here is a Barclay card. And this card has an actual rate of 2.3% plus 10 cents. So if a consumer owns this card and they come into your business and use it, 2.3% is going to be coming out of your bank account. The merchant service provider at the end of the month figures out all the different cards, they take the money out, and then they disperse it. So this Barclay card, which is a MasterCard, will get the 2.3%, and that's how they pay their consumer back. So now that you understand these three establishments where these fees are non-negotiable, the card issuing banks are non-negotiable, the only aspect of your fees that are negotiable are the merchant service providers. So what should you do? You should find out what that margin is. Unlike most businesses, it's okay to know what your merchant service provider's margin is. In fact, a good merchant service provider will tell you what that margin is. As you can see here, they do a lot. They have a very important role, so they're not going to do it for free. But as long as you have a really good margin, it should be no more than 10% of your total fees, and you're taken care of. You have someone that you can reach out to. You have a good rep, a good agent, a good support system, and that you have a good pricing with them, then this aspect of your business is pretty much done. You don't have to worry about it. So definitely know what the margin is. And in the more detailed video that's in the description below, I'm going to show you different statements so you can see how an ideal setup is, what your statement should look like for you to find this out. As you probably know, I provide credit card processing services. Give me a call anytime. Here's my number. I'd love to help you. I love connecting with business owners. Also, check out the testimonials. I have several video testimonials. I have several testimonials on Google as well. Check them out. Call any of my merchants. I am very transparent with my margin. You're going to know what you're paying, so that way you have a great deal and you don't have to worry about shopping around. You don't have to worry about entertaining any of these solicitors that are calling your business or walking in and 3 or 4 calls a week or per day, some businesses offering you the world. You'll be able to tell and look through the ones that are telling the truth and the ones that aren't. So I hope this video helps, and I look forward to speaking with you. Have a great day.